Yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Oh, that's a little loud, dude. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live, calling yourself Crypto Lifers, and being here with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sharing your most precious time, and that sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. Messing up my own catchphrase there. So look at this. Doing damage. I'm back in the home studio, baby. You know I got my lemons. My lemons. Look at that. We're gonna pour the lemon. Ooh, I see a bit of a disaster. For now, I'll fix that. For now, I'll just go down there. And there will be enough. A little glitch out of there. That little corner we'll put down there. I'll figure it later. All right, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So we're going to put the lemon water in. We're going to put the lemon in the water. Okay, first thing. Why am I doing this? Well, it's really good for my immune system. It's really good for my digestive system. It also helps my body become alkaline. It's very good for my pineal gland. The body is made up of many glands. The glands have a lot of influence on the body. Thyroid gland, pineal gland, sweat gland, right? More glands than I even know. I'm not a gland expert, but I know about some of my glands. Don't get glandy on me. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming in. So this is the Doing Damage glass, and we're gonna take a drink. I have a pounding headache right now. Pounding, like you wouldn't believe how bad the headache I have right now. And I never have headaches. Like I get like 4 a year, something like that. One every couple of months, I'll have a headache. And right now I have that headache, baby. Oh wow, the honey just won't come out. It became sucrose. You know, I need a spoon. I got an Allen key. Hey, you know, it is what it is. Scooping honey off an Allen key. Yeah. Hope it wasn't manufactured with like lead or something. I never know these days. Okay. Yeah. Getting the honey is the most important thing. I left us here for 2 weeks while I was gone from Florida. Look, that's the honey we went through. You saw me eat this whole jar. Every day. It was brand new. Island Bee Company, baby. So we get the honey. Then we get the black cumin seeds. Okay? Get the black cumin seeds. Okay? Ooh, not too many, just a pinch. Highly concentrated. This will change your life. Now you chug the water. Let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk about cryptocurrency. I'll bring that music up a little bit. I control the mix a lot better here, as you can see, from the home studio. Things are just a little smoother, a little better, and I'm just a little more comfortable in my zone. Not sitting in a random chair in a kitchen or some living room in an Airbnb, hunched over on my back. I'm standing up, doing my thing, you know? Let's pop out that chat. Let's see what's going down. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate y'all. Feels kind of airy today, I'll be honest. Come on, people, hit that like button. Send them super chats, people. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We got 76 people. Come on now. Come on now. We could do better than that at 10:21 on my day back in the home studio. It is what it is. I know I'm going there no matter what. You know, that's the beauty of it. I used to get like up and down. Now I know. It's over. Like, I have done it. I just need to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to Jesse Marshall. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Love learning. Jesse Gitz. Thanks, Grace. Ashley Harris. Tomorrow's the day. Shout out to Dingo, baby. What you go, Dingo, what? You go back to work, you were saying? What is Dingo saying there? I'm trying to be in this conversation. My bodge is filled on Phantom 3L. Not financial advice here, people. I think the house music in DJ voice lines up more with the lifer style. But I always prefer real instruments, real musicians. Got to get lemon water and honey for extra golden voice. Bob Menery. We should pitch in and buy Lifer a condensed mic so the voice is even more DJ. What are you talking about, man? This is the most expensive mic in the game. I don't know. I love you. I guess you guys... This is a condensed mic. I have condensed mics. And I used a condenser. This is a dynamic microphone, but I did use a condenser mic for a long time. It sounded really good, but it sounds just the same. They're basically the same. I add bass or whatever you want to the tone. And yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, you can really get down with this microphone. It's game over, Sam. You're ready for the finals, boss. Right? Morning, Sam. Let's get it. Smash those likes button, team. Nice to get you live. Again, shout out to Josh Kawa. More expensive mic. What? I'm like a clown here? What do you think? Yeah, what are you saying? Like, who am I to you? Like funny? Like someone you want to laugh at? Like, I'm amusing to you? It's amusing. My mic's amusing over here. And I got a deep email from a lifer today saying they were offended by something I said yesterday. I have everyone, you guys have to realize that I am a human being. And, like, please don't crucify me to the cross. Please don't expect me to be perfect. It's unfair to me. It's unfair to yourself. Like, if you get upset by something I do on the live stream, completely unfair to yourself. Because, like, I'm out here, man, living my life. And, like, some days I'm on the live being me. And I might say something. And, honestly, everyone has a vision of who I am. That may not be who I really am. And I might just do something where I really am me. And you might be like, oh. You know? So, like, you don't have to love me 110%. I don't mind if you do, but you don't. I'd rather you just learn from me, right? I'd rather you become my student than my friend, because my friends are my students. I love the people that I see learn and grow. That's how you become my friend. It's kind of, you know, it kind of like you need to be a student to become my friend, you know? So I really apologize to the person who I offended, because I love that person a lot and they've done a lot of cool stuff for the group and I really like them. So when I read an email like that, it throws me off for the rest of the day too. So, and then you get in my head and you start messing up my whole emotional structure. So it's almost better that people keep some of that stuff to themselves, because throwing it at me just throws me off. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't, you know. DM me who it is. We're going to have a little talk this guy. No, it's a great lifer that loves me. I can't be everyone to everybody. I just can't. Like, I can't. And I need people to understand that. Like, I've had like 4 people since I started the stream, just like, I say one thing, they're like, oh, I thought you were the nicest guy in the world, and then yesterday you didn't go over what I went over, and that's like, also, if I don't like a coin, I have a right to not like it. And I've gone over these coins, and honestly, sometimes, like the other day, Squid Games came out, and I just told everyone, I don't like that. I don't like it. I said, I don't like that coin. Then it did like a 50x. Everyone was like, oh my God, you should have got in. And then 3 days later, it rug pulled, and they disappeared. And I was like, and someone was like, man, you said you didn't like that coin. So, like, I have an instinct. I have a feeling of something. Like, you may want to heed it sometimes if I say something. Instead of battling me, maybe like, hey, maybe there's a reason he's saying that. Like, maybe the universe is using me to speak to you. I always tell people that. You're a part of the universe. If someone walks by you and says something, you don't like what they have to say, they may have just be a messenger. Like, people don't know why they're placed at certain places, but they're there. It's your life. It's your situation. So it's like, anyway, you know, let's get into the day. Let's get into Bitcoin. This upsets me, and I don't get upset often. It's you know, honestly, I shouldn't even give it any fruition, you know. Apparently, I did this yesterday during the EWT call. Like, someone asked me to go over something, and I was like, because I didn't like the coin or something. I don't know. So, you know what? I will refrain from doing that. Like, I apologize to who I may or may not have offended. And, but people have to realize that I'm a human being and that I make mistakes, and I am not going to be perfect. I go online every single day. You think not one day I'm not going to say one thing that's going to throw someone off? Got some color in the lifer, looking refreshed. Dude, I feel great. I feel great. I feel like Sugar Ray right now. I feel like Sugar Ray, baby. We got the hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Let's just start fresh, as I'm new in my home studio again. Let's just get back into brass tacks. We're going to spend a good 10 minutes on Bitcoin. We're going to get into what we need to get into. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in to the live.
calling yourself Crypto Lifers and being a part of the Crypto Lifer team. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. And also, people can't be that hard on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about BRX, BNX, and why it's dumping. Please tell me. I don't even know what that coin is, man. Shooting craps is bad. This guy, are you shooting craps right now? He probably is. Uncle Muser in the house. Hey, Lifer, love the fresh hair look, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hand movement. The person triggered probably does that. Hand movement. It's funny. Hey, boss, I supercharged KASTA 2 late yesterday. I super chatted. I'd love to know what you think about it, and when you have a moment, definitely I'll go over it for sure. I appreciate you bringing that up. Why don't you super chat it again? That was yesterday. I'm just being a guy, man. I'm being a funny guy over here. He's a funny guy. That guy's a funny guy. He thinks he's funny. All right, so we're kind of forming another bear pennant again, but we're extremely oversold on the daily time frame. Bit of a double bottom here forming for Bitcoin, and we've gone over the idea that this is a double bottom. It's range bound. This is my range area here that we see some support from 45,000 up to about 46,100, and we bounced earlier today. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. What do we see for the day? You know, Bitcoin's moving. Like, that's a, you know, especially when it makes a higher low on the stochastics RSI, highly likely a good sign for some type of push to the upside. We need a break of this small falling wedge here and to get back up to resistance at least at 52,000 until we get a candle close above this range. You can see this has been the range we've been below for a long time. Until we get a candle close above this range, we are still bearish, and I have to keep reiterating that. I'm showing you signs of bullishness, signs of a reversal, but I haven't called my bottom yet. I've been DCAing though, I'll tell you that. So like, even though I don't call my bottoms, I start DCAing. And once I start DCAing, that's probably, you know, you're getting somewhat close. I've been buying 1,000 here, 1,000 there. Yesterday I bought 1,500 here and there, just buying up the BTC, grabbing up a bunch of Bitcoin, doing what I gotta do. So that's what I've been doing, sticking to it. And yeah. KDA might be waking up. Yeah, well, KDA's hot, and we went over it the other day. I gave you a bunch of long-term ideas in the last few days, those you really want to focus on. 72 out of 80 of my patients tested for COVID. I'm tired and had a crappy day. Don't worry about these guys. Looking forward to this show. Shafi, man. I'm so sorry you had such a tiring day, and you're on the front lines, man. Everybody, let's give a hand clap to the dude. Like, he goes out there every day and helps people in the hospital. Every single day, man. What you do is unheard of. I can't believe that that is your dedication. Shout out to you on everything you do. So funny, this mic, I actually like the sound of the pod mic better. I have to be honest. I like the sound of the pod mic better. The mic, you know, what do you guys think of the sound yesterday and the sound today? This sound setup cost, the other sound setup cost $350. This sound setup cost $1,000. I have to be dead honest. I personally didn't get popping. Number one, didn't get any popping because that Rode pod mic doesn't pop. And I don't know. I gotta say, you know, he jabbed them, ... Oh my God. Golf clap. Hospital workers. Both sounds are good. How about Rose? Thanks, Lifer. Gina Bombina. Love when you say Gracie, baby. Good to see Gina Bombina. Shout out to my G girls in the spot, Gina and Grace, hanging out. Bro, sounds crisp, man. But the other one was more crispy. See? Yeah, and someone like told me to get this set up, it would be way better. And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I think I kind of like know what I'm doing here, you know? But hey, it is what it is. There's a few settings I can change. Like I can go to advanced, and I can go to audio, is it? Processing? No. Multi-track? No. I set some settings up before, change the mic around and all that. Channel 1. Yeah, there you go, microphone. Now this is dynamic. It's got to be on dynamic, right? If I change it to the nothing. Rode pack. This is if I change it to the Rode Podcaster microphone. So I change it to the Rode instead of out of this. This actually kind of gives me what I was looking for yesterday. What do you think of that? That is, but it's a little distant. A little distant, but it's got the bass, a little more of the bass there. You know, I can't hear it as well in the headphones either. That is, oh, that's what it is. Not enough gain. So I'd have to put dynamic settings. You got to go use dynamic settings here. I don't know if they work too good with the SMB. I'll be honest. Like, this might be made for the Rode. You know, I don't know. It's more with the Desert. There's a lot of settings you can tweak to help with the Rodecaster Pro, Cloud Lifter, and SMB7. You know, when I used the Cloud Lifter, they weren't working well together. Right now, I've extracted the Cloud Lifter, and I've gone right in without Cloud Lifter. I found using the Cloud Lifter was just ended up being an issue, you know? But anyway, we'll see. Moving forward, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sound is crisp. Sounds all pretty good. I'm obsessive compulsive, so I'll sit there and play with something for hours when it's perfect. That's probably, you know, that's what she said. So look at this. So look, I mean, we've bottomed here clearly many, many times. And I mean, the more you hit an area, the weaker it gets. We've hit 45,000. It's weird. Oh, that's wild. Check, 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 check. All right, that's wild. All right, there we go. Now I can get the mix a little better too. Funny, being in my home studio. I was like more comfortable back in Florida. I think I need to get back to Florida. Crazy. Also, you know what? Oh, it's the music. It's deep track. Like, I don't need this weird music. That's what it is. The music was seeping in and like throwing me off, even though I didn't realize. Like, you know, I'm a little off today. I have to admit, I'm a little off today. I have to be open about it. I'm a little off. I really think it's breathing in that plain air, man. I don't know what it is, but I just feel a little strange today. I hope I don't have, you know, I hope I'm good. I think I'm going to be fine. I think I'm fine. I know I'm fine, right? Where there used to be better house music here. This is so strange to me. This one was pretty good. There we go. This also has sound settings too, so it's kind of crazy. You got sound settings on the site that you're on. You got sound settings on the mixer, right? Super chat KASTA from Justin Malik. He super chatted again. Soulless Token. Booyah. Appreciate you always. Soulless Token when you get a chance. One Electron Universe for the win. Shout out to Anko Kutsibutsu in the game, man. Thank you for coming on in for your joke. Shout out to Jason Malik for the $5 super chat. Here's listening, watching my girls, ready to learn. Shout out to David Coins. Appreciate you and your girls, man. And my girl is homeschooled today with the fam. She's kicking it with us because they have so much of the dreaded you-know-what in her school. So, you know, that's what we came home to. That's what we came home to. Left a free Florida, beautiful Florida. So look at the shoulder head. Possible shoulder forming here for Bitcoin. If this can make it happen, the 1 hour does want to pop to the upside. Shoulder is forming there, okay? Little bit of love here. The 1 hour does want to pop. This is an ugly, ugly flag. It's kind of an ugly flag, but it's somewhat of a flag there. You see this? You may not have seen it, but the lifer will be here to point it out if you didn't notice it. We go to the 50-minute. It will be a little more apparent to you now, too, as well. You see that? Length of the pole isn't big. That's not a big measured move. It's about the base of the triangle, okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live and calling yourselves crypto lifers. And shout out to anyone that uses my KuCoin affiliate link. Appreciate that. I do have links on the channel. Would like to disclose that. All the links in the channel do help me, and I do get a commission from those links. However, I don't like to push leverage trading, even though I've been asked I could make $50,000 a month using leverage trading links. I just feel a little strange about going that far with it. And then I'm like, do I work for myself or do I work for them? And who do I end up working for at one point? And so I've been on the fence on that. And no matter how many times they've contacted me, and they've contacted me obsessively. One person I haven't gone on to say, I actually like the guy, so I don't tell him not to harass me, but he's been like, if I showed you how many times he's contacted me to try to get me to use the leverage trading link for BitGet, one of the second biggest exchanges in the world, leverage trading exchanges, he's like, yo, man, like, and then he shows me our last influencer. He's like, we'll run campaigns, like, we'll blow you up. And I'm like, you know what? I want to blow up myself with my school, with my stuff. Like, I don't want to blow up with you and your stuff. Like, I want to blow up with me and my stuff. It's funny, he wrote me an email and I was like, I quit my job for a reason, bro. And he was like, I don't understand. Like, I was like, I don't work for anybody, man. Because I was even answering. He's like, could you please answer me back? And I'm like, I don't have to answer you back. Like, you're trying to get me to work with you. Like, I have students to talk to and I have classes to run. Like, that's my day. Like, if I can get back, that's what other people realize too. Like, oh, you didn't get back to me today. I'm like, yeah, because I was tutoring 5 people and running my trading group. Like, they're the most important. They're paying me $99 a month. I don't text many people anymore because, you know what? A lot of these people in this phone, not to be rude, they don't pay $99 a month for my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and someone will be like, oh, you don't text someone because they don't pay you? No, I have friends and I love people. What I am saying is I appreciate the people that spend their money on me, and I'm going to give them most of my time. That's all. It's the other way around. It's like, hey, if you're going to hook me up, then I'm going to hook you up. So look at the 15-minute on Bitcoin coming to the downside here, right? Suggesting that we do come down and bounce. We're looking for that sweet spot. That's what we're looking for. Could be a little lower, but that's what you want to look at. That's what you're tasting, right? So I set my alert here. Looks like we'll see a Bitcoin down here to bounce off of this level at 46,200, or possibly even a little lower for a double bottom, maybe at 40, maybe a double bottoms there, which is another possibility. Okay, part of a bigger channel, as you can see that it's been in too as well. Can't believe we broke out. Got rejected by 52K and broke right back down into the pattern. What a range-bound tease that was. Once we made that higher low, it was a great trend. Things started to make a beautiful move. But when we got rejected by 52K, that's when I was like, and I said that many, many times. I actually said we need a daily candle close above this line, and I had it. I said that when we were down here. When we started to break out, I told everyone, don't believe this rally till we get above this zone, till we get a candle close above 52,000. And we got rejected by it perfectly. Creepy kind of thing. Is this a shoulder? Is this a head? And is this a shoulder? And I just want to put that out there because it resembles it. It does resemble it. So I just we can't not see it and be like, oh no, it's not there, right? $40,000 BTC. Now I have another interesting topic to discuss. I'll talk about it in February. Oh, that's funny. Interesting, though. Everything you do has a repercussion. No matter what channel you go on, no matter who you talk to, whatever you do has a repercussion in the game. And I'm very conscious of who I interact with in this space because I don't want to ruin my good name. My name's Samuel James Price, and my dad gave it to me, and he told me. And in my family, your middle name is your father's name, and so on and so forth. So Moses Price came into the world. He was my great-grandfather. I actually found a picture of him through Ancestry.com, if you can believe it. I found a picture of my grandfather, my great-grandfather. He was in Lancashire, England, at the time of this picture. Him and his wife, which she look, I'm going to show you a picture of and you can see he looks a lot. You can see the resemblance between me and my great-grandfather, Moses. That's Moses right there, man. This picture was taken in the 1800s or something. Yeah, 1870s, something crazy. But that's Moses in Lancashire, England. Moses Price, that's my great-grandfather. And Bridget Quinn, she was Irish, an Irish woman. So he's the only English in the rest of my family, all my great-grandfathers, all my great-grandmothers and grandfathers are all Irish. One of them is German, French. And I actually linked that all the way back to Jewish. So I have Jewish blood in me, but it's 1/64. I went all the way back to because she was from All Saints Lorraine, which is a French territory. It was a French territory where it was a German occupied German occupied France, right? So Germans came there and maybe, a little mingling happened there. And so I can link back to the Goethel family, Goethl, which you can link back to Heitman, Heitman, the Heitman family. And so Heitman met a Bothel, Boethel. The Boethel then got somehow to France, who met my mom's grandmother's maiden name, which was French, which was, I can't remember now. So that's like, you know, if you can, because eventually you have your grandma, your mother and dad, and then you go up to your grandparents, and that's 8, that's 4, because you have one each. But then you can get to each of their parents, and you can get to 8, and then you can get, and I got all the way to 6. I tried to get to 64, where I could like see everyone that had made me from all the way back in the tree, and like most of it was Irish. Like it was like 99% Irish, but there was like 2 links to German and 1 link out to, and then English, and my last name is English. So that's my breakdown of who I am in a nutshell. But there's my great-grandfather, Moses Price, that I got from Ancestry.com a few years back. Pretty interesting. And you can see he got the nose, he's got the eyebrows, he's got the same. Let me see how I put my face next to his face. Nobody wants to hear this nonsense, right? But let me see. Oh no, I gotta tilt it. Gotta tilt it this way. Here it is. Here it is. What do you think? Look at that. Spitting image. Look at that. Spitting freaking image. Look at that. Look at our brows. Look at our chins. It's my dude, man. It's my dude. Never met him. But he freaking, you know, he was a grinder, baby. He was a grinder, I'll tell you that. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. So I see for Bitcoin, 15-minute needs to come on down. 1 minute could break up out of this position to the upside. Again, let's take a look at the 4-hour. What are we looking at? 4-hour got momentum, but price is moving down. While this is moving to the upside, we do see some bullish divergence now on the 4-hour time frame. We saw it here too. Look, swing down to swing down and swing up to swing up. Established a possible bottom right there at that bullish divergence point. So we also hit it again with the double bottom, and we got divergence here on the RSI, saying we should push to the upside. If you look at the 4-hour, is kind of curving now though, and it could roll on us. So there's some indecisiveness inside of this channel. So if we want to just look at the small time frame here, this is what we're looking at here. So falling wedge here for Bitcoin. Okay. So falling wedge here for Bitcoin. 68% chance we get a break to the upside. But it's almost bear flaggy, isn't it? Let's be honest with each other. Let's flip it upside down and take a look at it. It's a little bit of a bear flag, in my humble opinion. Almost, ooh, that's creepy. It's almost an inverted cup and handle. Look at that. $40,000 Bitcoin is possible here. Sketchy times. Indecision. Let's take a look at the fear and greed index. How are people feeling about what we're seeing here? We're going to also take a look at world markets, see how they're affecting the rest of cryptocurrency and the like. Shout out to jumping on into the cryptocurrency news feed every single day with the Crypto Lifer. We go over Bitcoin, Total 2, Bitcoin dominance, you name it, to give you the week ahead and show you what's happening. It's Wednesday. We do have our weekly screen share today. We're back on track for weekly screen share. That'll be back on, ready to rock. So get into the weekly screen share tonight at 6:30 p.m. It's going to rock. 6 o'clock to 8:30. Sorry, 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. I also will record it and put it up for anyone who missed it. All right. 24 on the fear and greed index. Fear is creeping into the market. Fear is creeping into the market. That is a bit of a bear pennant. However, Bitcoin tends to break out of these. Look at the last one we were in. Looked very similar to it. Very descending triangle. I mean, that's falling wedge, but very like, just very creepy. You know, you could even bring it down here to those candle closes, and now you get almost a descending triangle. See that? It was a sketchy time, and we broke out, but came back down on a rounded top too. That also possibly is an inverted cup and handle, as you can see it clearly, right? We went over that. I've played these before to the upside many a time, exactly like that. So you can't reverse that idea in your mind and then negate it. Like, and that's what I try to teach you. I try to teach you to find the opposite of what you want to think and what you want to feel, so you don't fake yourself out into, you know what I'm saying? You don't like position yourself where you think you have to be, because it's, oh no. Give yourself another perspective. You know, I was watching Brad the other day, the guy, social media dude, should know his name, Brad Castleberry, maybe, I don't know, but that's like a weightlifter. Booyah, I appreciate it. Deep dive on STMX for wife, please. She loves you. Shout out to OD. Oh, wow. Shout out to you and your wife. Thank you so much for STMX. We'll take a look at STMX. I think we might need to fill that liquidation candle we had in December. We could see a 42 to 44K. What bullish after? Smash the like. Let's see CL to the moon. The breakdown of your family history is cool. Shout out to Jordan Cudzio. Yeah, not many people know the breakdown of their family history. I wanted to know where I came from, like what I was connected to and who I was, and I got a little bit of an idea. You know what I'm saying? Was able to figure it all out, actually. Pretty close down. I gave up at one point. I could have kept going. Mr. Fake Play. So, weekly screen share, boys. Yep. Looks like a rounded top if you look at its upside down. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's exactly, and this too. This too, right? But this did the same thing when we popped out of it, so, all right. All eyes on the notion that Bitcoin could either go back up to the upside, or are we going to have to test these lower levels at $40,000? We test 40K. It's going to be real freaky, because you know what? Whenever they get to those psychological levels, they do a wick down. And they're going to wick you to 37, 38, 50, 39 at the very least, you know? Bitcoin looking interesting. Also, got to have their time to shine. What's up, lifers? Welcome home, Sammy. Shout out to Justin Keylor for the 1999. Made it home. I hate flying, but the flight was easy. And the people were easy. And JetBlue makes it nice, man. I really like flying JetBlue. I have to say that. They didn't pay me to say that, but I wish they did. I wish they did. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. I just want to hook up my buddy. He's talking about an artist. He says, found my name and have real art from autistic family member. I was told everything I was looking for and asked shall receive. Picasso-style collection for canvas art for her needs. Promise to share her with the world and help fund her people and be my greatest gift answered for my prayers of what to do. Found it an amazing spoken intent. Trent doesn't always use perfect wording, but I try to figure out what he says and I get there. I've tried to ask him to use English many times. Trent, I love you though. Look at this beautiful, beautiful art. This is unbelievable. Autistic girl making this art. This is the backstory behind this. Let us know if we can help do something about this. Get this up and running off the. Maybe you can even, you know, I'd be willing to feature it on my website if something. We got to talk to the team. I don't want to say anything while talking to my team because they handle all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to put this out there being a real deal. This guy DM'd me, and I want to, I see 100 million first edition Autistic Girl NFT line with the master copy with the painting and 5 digital copies. LOL. Maybe release new ones that she creates, but now I have to market and sell it and send 5 of y'all lifers where I started. And so, man, I think you should be the first to have your eyes. And so we're just, putting this out there. Putting this out there. All right. That's so cool for a great cause. Looks awesome. Hey, Trent, we'll help you out, man. We'll do something there if we can. I'm sure we can. Shout out to Justin Keeler again for the $19.99 super chat. And let's get into the super chats in a second. I just want to finish world markets, Bitcoin, see what's happening. So, what I don't like is Bitcoin popped and we didn't get a lot of movement out of there. But, the 4 hour still has momentum. But it's so funny. We were waiting for that 4 hour to roll. It did roll. Like I said, that's going to roll. But it didn't roll like the other times. Look, big down, big down, big down, big down. That was the smallest roll down we've had. That's kind of a sign. I want you to understand that. Watch the stochastics. They're high here and they roll, and we get a nasty dump down. They're high here and we roll down, right? What I want you to understand is this. When I mean high, I mean they're above the dotted line. See, right here above the dotted line. And the price dumps. Above the dotted line, the price dumps. Now, this is the first time we were above the dotted line, and even that dump, these were tiny dumps. These were tiny dumps compared to the rest. That's something I want you to focus on and understand. This also is a giant double bottom. All right? And the measured move is right about here. Back to about 60,000 actually. You want to pull the mid part of the W to this part, and then you want to swing that to your middle area. And that's going to give you your measured move at about 58,500, that would be absolutely beautiful. But that is the measured move. of this double bottom to the upside. You know, I've seen that happen hundreds and hundreds of times in my life. It's very, very possible. Okay. Anyway, so that's on the radar right now. So all eyes on Bitcoin, the 15-minute actually starting to roll. That's when I open, especially when the 15-minute did a flip like that. And that's the right shoulder. You know, to me, a little bit of a scalp there. It's going to bring up the USDT pairs too. Like, watch for Phantom to follow suit if this nice to pump. So there you have that ready to rock, right? Or the 1 hour flipping on you. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought I was on the 15-minute. So the 1 hour is flipping on you. It's a good sign, but the 15-minute needs to reset. So that's what we talked about. So I set my alert here. Even set an alert here in the middle. You never know if you get a flip. It's highly unlikely. You usually don't, but you can. I usually don't do that, but I'm feeling frisky today, you know. 58,500 measure move. Targets fascinate me. Yep. I'm due for a good sledding. Getting the visual. So Bitcoin's going to have to come down a little bit, and so we're watching the levels to respect. And we went over this again, but I just like beating it home. I just like going over it. And again, if we break this level, there's more levels to watch down there, right? I've been in the charts hard lately. Dow and Bitcoin are definitely coming to the end of a bull cycle. Next couple months could see lagging assets do their thing. I mean, honestly, I disagree. The Dow and Bitcoin are about to start a big cycle, in my humble opinion. I have to, because the weekly, and I keep going by the 2-week chart. The 2-week charts, like, right? Look, in 4 years, you get 3 bottoms. In 4 years, you get 3 bottoms. 1, 2, 3. We're in there again, baby. You know what I'm saying? And had you listened to this 2-week chart and only bought when Bitcoin was below this dotted line, you would have bought the complete bottom here, the complete bottom here, the complete bottom there, and now you'd be buying the complete bottom yet again. It never failed you, not once, this 2-week chart. Not once. All you had to do was wait for this to go below and get down. It's about to do it again. So I'm just, again, I don't make the rules here. I just show you the way it is. If you don't want to see it that way, it is what it is. I just show you the way it is. Everybody here on the channel, I'm not picking anybody out. I'm saying me. I show myself the way it is. I should say that. I show the charts the way I see the charts, and I've also been around them for a long, long time. The bigger scale here says we're making a big move to the upside. And it's pretty simple. It's a cup and handle. It's a falling wedge, like we looked at it here. If you're new to the channel, we go over this almost every day, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And so it's a falling wedge. I know what I'm here for. I'm here to show you the way. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to kind of break it down in a way where you can understand it a little clearer than all these other channels that throw it at you 5 times fast and just, oh, I got to fit blah, 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 blah. And you're like, what does he just do? He's leverage trading all over the board. What did this man just do? And most traders will get wrecked at the end of the day, man. It's like 60% of my portfolio is a long-term hold on Bitcoin. Like, and that's how I'm going to gain financial freedom. Like, I'm going to make money on either end. All coins, you've seen it all. But I'm going to continue to gain on BTC. And I'm going to continue to get it until I own 20 Bitcoin, 50 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoins. I'm telling you right now, 100 Bitcoin is the goal, at least. And don't sell myself short. 250 Bitcoin. I mean, if you get to 10, you can 10x it to 100. If you can 10x it to 100, you can make 1,000 Bitcoin. So there you go. I believe anything is possible. And now as my life has changed in such a way where I never even thought, now I truly believe. I truly believe. And thank you, dear Lord, for showing me the way, because I never knew it was going to be this sweet. I never knew it was going to be this sweet, but I had to commit. I had to cut out all the negative energies in my life. Old friends that just weren't really supporting me anymore. People that were not giving me love. You know, you guys helped me so much in my life, because I had people in my life that were putting me down, calling me stupid, telling me my ideas in crypto were nuts, saying I was just a lucky guy and it was all going to crash on me and I didn't know what I was doing. And I cut those people out of my life because I had hundreds of lifers telling me how great I was and how amazing I made their lives. And I said, why would I listen to anything else? I said, if I have the harmony of voices, the orchestra of love, singing in my ears. What a great way to say that, right? The orchestra of love singing in my ears. Why? When I listen to cacophonous nonsense, right? Cacophony, that's just, loud obnoxiousness, right? That's a good, you can learn new words here too on the channel. We have a good lexicon here. We're very, very learned, well educated. I studied the classics, went to the oldest high school in America, the oldest high school in America, Boston Latin School, founded in 1635, or maybe the second. Roxbury Latin next to me is the first, but that was a private school. So the oldest public high school in America. Look it up, Boston Latin. And I was trained in the classics, the Greek education. And I had some amazing teachers. So look, Bitcoin up to $88,000, okay? And I see that 2-week chart eyeing a big move to the upside. I also see the weekly chart eyeing a big move to the upside. We are getting towards the end of the run. I mean, I think we run up one more time, but or is an extended rally. See, and nobody knows for sure. Look at this day. Look at the 3-day. High or low there. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder. I've seen this play out. I've been so creative with my ways. I've done things most people just would never do. I've made head and shoulders on the stochastics RSI, and I've seen it work. Like, I've seen that play out. It's wacky in this game, and the more your perspective is just completely different than what the market maker could think, then how could the market maker take you out the game? If you have such a different view on the market than the other traders, you're going to have an advantage from the market maker. It's almost like you're invisible because you're not using what everyone else is using. So it's harder for them to get you. I think multi-year bear markets are a thing of the past. I see Bitcoin maybe going to 30K, but that's it. Then start another bull cycle by the end of the year or early 2023. Bitcoin supply crunch, going to be serious. More universities per capita in the Boston area than anywhere else in the country. Finbook, East Coast has way better education. We care a lot about education here in Boston. Like, it's premiered. Like, to be a learned individual, to go to the museums, to know about the Renaissance, to study art, to know about, Henri Rousseau, and to understand, to read The Old Man and the Sea, to understand literature, the arts, and to be a part of the world, to know your history, the Greeks, the Romans, to understand, to know the history of Cleopatra and Troy, to span thousands of years of time and understand where you are in the world, and then to continue to grow as we look into the future, into aliens, and who else knows where we'll be touching. Pizza. More universities per capita. Shout out from the Philippines. So there I see Bitcoin going up to about $87,000 in another run here on the bigger time frames. The daily ready to rock, right? The 3-day ready to rock, the weekly ready to rock, the 2-week. All these big boys really give you an indication that we may see it. Now, there could be more downside. These big times, they buffer. When I mean buffer, I mean when they say they're low, 40K and 46K are about the same to them. They don't really care. So they don't have a buffer zone like a smaller time frame where it would absolutely matter, okay? Oh my God. Can't believe no one mentioned. Someone probably did, but there is my tip jar. And I'm a little small. I think I could be a little bigger. I look like more of like a kung fu fighter, right? Like, sorry, hey, you never know, baby. Nah, I'll take my St. Pete history over Boston any day. We have some crazy history here. You don't even know. I mean, Boston, though, 1776, man. I mean, y'all got... You crazy... Yo, Rodney's the man, dude. Boston, baby. Love your history. Big history guy over here. Right? Canada has a good school. I like Canadians. They're good people. They're great people, actually. Amazing people. St. Pete's was founded by the Tsar. Oh, St. Petersburg, Russia, though. Now we're going to go to Florida. I mean, why is St. Petersburg called St. Petersburg? It's connected to the Russians. Yeah, the Wright brothers. Yeah, but we came up with all modern medicine here in Boston, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I went through the airport, Boston is history. Yeah, Boston was there before they even knew what Florida was, right? Now we're going to have a battle. Let's have a battle over whose history is better. Like most of the United States, Tampa Bay was home to the generations of indigenous tribes before the first white settlers arrived. White Spanish explorers came and went in the 1500s. It wasn't until much later than that St. Pete's was known and began to form. People began moving to the area in the 1830s and 1840s, setting up homes in 1830s and 40s. Shit, we sitting in Boston in 1680, baby. We got 100 years on that. No, I'm just mad. But John Constantine Williams of Detroit, Michigan, moved to Tampa and bought 2,500 acres of warm waterfront land that would eventually become St. Petersburg. Well, he owned all of St. Petersburg. 13 years later, he transferred part of that land to Peter Demens, an exiled Russian aristocrat. In exchange, Demens extended the Orange Belt Railroad to Williams Settlement. The first train arrived in St. Petersburg in 1888, carrying empty freight cars and a single passenger. Legend says Williams and Demens flipped a coin to see who would name the city. Demens won the coin toss and named it after St. Petersburg, Russia. Williams named the city's first hotel after his birthplace, Detroit. In 1903, with a population of only a few hundred people, St. Petersburg was incorporated as a city. I get goosebumps, man. It's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's get into what we're here for, though. People don't want to know about, like, Lifer, did you get a bag of cross-chain farming Dow? Let's take a look at CCF cross-chain farming. Is it pumping hard? Up 19%, still doing some damage. Let's take a look at the charts. I mean, you've been coming at us every single day. I'm such a history nerd. You're crazy, bro. Lifer, you should do a 2022 portfolio with monthly top ups that we can follow throughout the year. You know, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Just can't, man. You know why? Because, like, I used to, like, show all the money I was making and all this other stuff. My legal team highly advised me against that. All right? So, I'm sorry that I am protected by a legal team represented by counsel. And they told me, hey, Sam, you got to pull that back. That's not cool. And I said, okay, man. I said, but everyone else is doing it. They're like, yeah, but you're not everybody else. I said, okay. I'll do the best I can to keep you up to date. And I do show positions at time to time. And I do let you know what I'm looking at. Cody's hair is dark blonde in the original game. It's sequel in Mighty Final Fight and light blonde in all of his Street Fighter appearances, including the comics in the American television. We need a history fact each day here in the stream. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the 199 from Rodney Robinson. Lifer, can you take a look at Radix today, my friend? Looking juicy. Airdrop coming. Superstat, KASTA, Solstice token, STMX. Solstice is a free airdrop on Gate.io, right? A beginner course Tuesday, January 3rd, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. A perfect way to put the pieces together to learn TA and the language of the patterns. 2 hours that are life-changing. Email CryptoLifers@gmail. You can pay with crypto for your beginner's course by emailing CryptoLifers@gmail. Check out the Lifers testimonials. You'll know you're in the right place. MetaMask DeFi for beginners, Friday, January 7th, 1 p.m. Sign up and book an appointment today. You're going to learn how to stake, how to make LP tokens, how to interact with the 7 premier chains, and do so much more with your ideas and money in blockchain. So if that sounds interesting, if you want to learn how to stake, how to earn, and how to do all sorts of things, even just form a stable coin savings account that could render you 7 to 10, 12% a year, you may just want to understand how to do those things, and I got a course to teach you. All right? Jump on it. Jump on it. Whether you're bearish, it's a good idea. Whether you're bullish, it's a good idea. No matter how you feel about the market, the MetaMask DeFi course is good. It's good if there's going to be a bear market because you're going to learn how to stake and earn on your coins unstable. It's good if there's going to be a bull market. It's good if there's going to be a bear market. That course, there's no reason not to take that course. I have battled through MetaMask for years. For 4 years, I've had a MetaMask. I know so much stuff about MetaMask that most people don't even know. And I can help you so fast in 2 hours. Change the way you look at change the way you look at crypto, really. And empower you to be able to do things most people probably would never be able to do. So cross-chain, CCF, doing damage. I do see it going all the way up here. A little bit of a measured move here for cross-chain finance. And that's going to 55.17%. Bang. It also could be the air pressure, right? You leave Florida, and then you come here to the cold air. My head is pounding right now. Absolutely pounding, man. I'm fighting, and it's so rare for me to say that I have any type of ailment. I just want to will it away. I'm going to tell myself it doesn't exist. I'm just going to drink water all day long, over and over again, till I feel better. That's it. That's it. So the daily needs to pump.
The 4 hour is on its way up to the upside, and the 1 hour even is indecisive, showing some signs of And we're waiting for that 15-minute to come on down inside of this flag. So that's kind of where we stand for Bitcoin, right there. Getting tight. Can this break to the upside? That's really, this is the local pattern that you're looking at for BTC. All right. Let's take a look at erratics, and let's move on from Bitcoin for the day. I also want to look at the show, though. I want to look at the Dow Jones futures. I want to see what's happening. Call it the show because that's what we do here every single day. We're going to look at the dollar index, which I showed you wanting to pump on the 1 hour, right? We've gone over that many times. On the daily, actually. The daily's forming this channel. Let's see. Hope it makes a bar and dumps, though, right? You never know, but it's showing signs that it may pump to the upside. Okay. It was weird. Bitcoin and the dollar both showed signs, the same signs. They were correlated, which I found very strange. Doesn't happen a lot. Now we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial. All right. Sad to say, but get ready for a tough Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. The market's going to take a beating. This is what it is, right? Everyone's looking at me. Oh, I mean, look, we called this all the other times. When we low here on the daily, I said, get ready for a pump. Next few weeks, the market's going to do great. We came down here. Everyone got really scared. I said, not to worry, right? On November 30th, remember, I said, we're going to have this says we have the daily's low. I said, that says we have at least 2-3 weeks of loveliness. I said, we're going to have a Santa rally in the market. And there's the Santa rally. It occurred. Now we're overbought on the Dow Jones. So it's telling you, boom. So last time, right? Down, down, down. 3 times in a row. Do you want to fight it again? Anything is possible, but so it says we could come to the downside. Now, how could that not happen? Take a look at your smaller time frames. I mean, you're spent on all of them, and you got rejected by this upper trend line. So the Dow, we know, has a little bit of effect on Bitcoin. The Dow pumps hard, it's going to help Bitcoin, right? You got a little flag here for the Dow. The 1 hour may give you a little pump, but I mean, the bigger time frame's not in your favor. Highly likely the Dow takes a bit of a beating to the downside. It's kind of sad because that was, Bitcoin might struggle a little bit. But you want to see it stay in this pattern, though. It's got to hold the rising wedge. Now, if it doesn't, remember, this is a rising wedge with a 68% chance of break to the downside. Remember that. Bam. So you want to look at the Dow on the 2 week and the weekly, right? That's really what you want to look at. And look, the 2 week is just getting started. And that shows that this is going to go parabolic. The 2 week suggests that we will go parabolic out of this. Excuse me. Unexpected there. And we're going to break up to this high. $42,000 Dow. Or 42, whatever, yeah. So the Dow Jones could get to 42,000. So that's what we're looking at here. And again, that time we'd be extremely, at that point, one thing I do want to show you though. Look at the bearish divergence that will form at that point. You have swing up to swing up, you have swing down to swing down. I mean, tell you that the market's about to take a beating, no? Showing that the market may take a beat down. A big beat down, right? So look at that bearish divvy there. And bearish divvy doesn't play. Right, look, the last time you saw it here, you had this spurge up. Looks pretty similar. But here you have the movement down. Sorry about that. And we would take that dump. So this bearish divergence showing sign doesn't, but it looks like we could get one last surge. One last surge. The Dow looks way worse than Bitcoin, though. Could they decouple? There's some suggestions here because the weekly for Bitcoin's way low. The Dow's already halfway through its jump, right? 3 days extended, Bitcoin's just down here, just getting started. So you see the Dow's a little bit ahead of Bitcoin on these oscillators, meaning that could it dump as Bitcoin pumps out? And there's some suggestions of that. When we see the correlation between the differences. Does everyone else see what I'm saying here? Am I the only one picking up on this? And we'll put a 1 if you know what I'm saying here. Let me know if you know what I'm saying here. Shout out to 209 people on the live, 220 people, 121 watchers on the live, 47 on the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. And I'm going to get into the super chats high end right now. I got to give you this information. I can't let you walk away without it. We keep talking about this 2-2-2-2-2. Now it's 4 2s. It's getting really weird with the 2022 thing. 2022, it was 2-2. We were talking about 2-2-2-2-2. That's 4 2s again. And we're holding $222 trillion. Let me say that again, $222 trillion. We still see swing up to swing up, and we see swing down to swing down. That is hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside for total. So again, this is also a falling wedge. We're also getting low on the 3-day chart, a very powerful chart, suggesting a break to the upside in cryptocurrencies. So I know it doesn't feel perfect. I know the sentiment is strange. I know it's, Allegiance strange. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yo, is that Crypto Lifer in his natural habitat? Good morning, Sam, and the rest of the Lifer family. Shout out to Zero Allegiance, man. I'm back home in Boston, baby. I should do a stream in a coat in the freezing cold one day. Just like on the deck in the freezing cold. I'm like, how long can I be out here? I'll just be like, oh my God. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Snack knows things. Listen to him. Stack. Yeah, on-chain data, very interesting at the moment. Don't know if you mess with any of that. Oh, definitely. You should come on and talk about it, man. Should get you on the live, baby. I think XRP Muser. Who here thinks XRP Muser should start a YouTube channel where he gives us his knowledge, his insights, and his deep dives? Who here thinks XRP Muser should start a YouTube channel? I could help him out with everything he needs. I could show him the equipment he needs. I could even freaking buy him the equipment he needs. Straight up. Like, I'll get you exactly where you need to go, man. You got a mentor ready to rock you out, ready to freaking put you on high speed, man. And I've known you since you were 12. Let's get it. And you actually don't have to. That's what I did. I don't want to push everyone to do what I do with my life. But something in cryptocurrency, some shape or form, jump on in, man. There's money out here, man. You could be a writer for a channel. We need content writers too. Like, you actually should sit and talk to my CMO. I have a chief marketing officer. Shout out to John. I got a chief marketing officer now. I sit with John like a couple times a week now. We have a serious strategy at hand. We are not playing games. I don't see a better team with a more focused mindset out there. I really don't. And we're 100% aligned. Me and my team, the frequency is so strong, man. I'm telling you right now. And like, I'll tell John, I'm like, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? You got this, man. And we need content writers. We need so many different things. He's moving at the speed of light, man. Shout out to my buddy JK in the spot, Strider. So Dow Jones saying that it wants to bump here of total, saying total says it wants to move to the upside. So total does not look like the Dow Jones. Cryptocurrency suggests that they want to pump. So give the people what they want, Muser. Look what he said. Sugar daddy. I'll be your sugar daddy. I'm finding that every parabolic pump has a mound hook platform, then an elite tower. Been spotting them left and right. Thank God for patterns. I'm finding that every parabolic pump has a mound hook platform and then elite tower. Yes. Now that I sold Nahablas, inhalables, I'm definitely starting a channel. And Crypto Lifer, I'm building your website this year. Lifer could have an entire division, like one for new coins. I'm humbled by my lifers, man. Dustin, let us know when your OnlyFans comes out. Eiffel Tower, not elite tower. You know what the Eiffel Tower is, right? This guys, man, you guys are killing me today. You guys trying to make me blush on camera? Killing me, man. Eiffel Tower, man. Put a 2 in the comment section if you know what the Eiffel Tower is. Like, slapping your buddy's hand, you know what I'm saying? Oh, gosh, man. And what I like about that is it's subtle. You only know if you know. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about France and beautiful architecture. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Talking about beautiful architecture. I did it once. All right, I don't condone it. I did it once. Eiffel Tower. Hey, so wrong, man. Oh my gosh. Truthfully, I started what would be considered one of the originally OF. It was done differently, but I spent 7 years building adult websites for the industry. Why I was into Bitcoin 9 years ago. So funny, man. Visa was taking 30% of every transaction in adult websites. Bitcoin 0.01 at the time.
You crazy, bro. If you know, you know. Yo, shout out to Jinhua, man. Hey, if you know, then you know, baby. If you've been there, then you spend there. You crazy, bro. Crazy is as crazy does, man. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Got a nice drop. And that was great. Phantom took it. Matic took it. You know, a few coins said, hey, I'll take that dominance and I'll run with it. When dominance drops, it's good for all coins. We don't talk about the tower. Yeah, we don't. We don't talk about the tower. It's just. Twice. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is wrong. This is wrong. I'm not even reading that. I read it and I'm not reading it out loud. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I don't want to use the Lord's name in vain. So look, Bitcoin going all the way up here to 67.14. Bitcoin dominance. Is that really going to happen? I don't know. You know, inverted head and shoulder suggests we could get a push to the upside though. Possibly. The daily is low, suggesting a big move for Bitcoin is coming. See? It's looming. And again, we do what we do, right? This is the secret. We figured out the secret. Most people haven't figured it out yet. We have, right? We're going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance and Tether dominance together. We're going to juxtapose them on two screens. We're going to see what we see, and you can backtest these theories. And you can see what happens, because when Bitcoin dominance is about to dump and US Tether is about to pump, then you know Bitcoin's probably going to drop. Because dominance means either tons of people are going to get stopped out of all coins and have to rush into Bitcoin, right? Or it means the opposite. It means that, I'm like, where's my music? Where'd I put the music over here? So I told you I was off today. Like, how could I not find the music? Oh, there it is, yeah. So, if Bitcoin's about to pump on dominance, it could mean a dump for Bitcoin, or it could mean a pump for Bitcoin. We're never sure. No one's ever sure exactly, okay? So, you use US Tether dominance to figure that out. See how I did this? Such a smart way to do it. So, if Bitcoin dominance is about to pump to the upside, but Tether dominance is high, about to dump to the downside, it suggests that we're going to see a massive move for Bitcoin. Whenever you see my thumbnails and I said massive move coming for Bitcoin in 24 hours, this is how I'm able to figure that out. This is how I'm able to do it. Like, I give you guys my gold every day, like, because I could die tomorrow and I wouldn't be able to give you the gold tomorrow, would I? So if you're alive and well, you got to do what you can do for people that you know and love. You don't have time to play games. You don't have time to be mean. You don't have time to hurt anybody. You don't have time to be negative. You only have time to love, because you don't know how long your life is going to be. Imagine if you spent half of it not loving people, not being awesome. Man. Just leaving that New Year's message was nerve-wracking. Bro, I'm falling off my chair. Love you, Sam. You have a whole new demo if you teach us YouTube streaming. Getting the lifer out there. Yeah, well, I'm going to start showing you how I built my studio. I'm going to start showing you what I do. I'm going to do a little bit of Harris Heller stuff. You guys watch Harris Heller? I love Harris. He's awesome. He kind of got me where I am. I'll be honest. This dude, Harris, I'm probably not even saying his name right. Harris, he's like a big Twitch dude. I just write Harris YouTuber, but he's like Johnny. Oh, no, here he is. Harris Heller. Yeah, Harris Heller. This dude is amazing. All right. He's bigger on Twitch. He's huge on Twitch. He's like a Twitch guy. But yeah, he's awesome. The Twitch versus YouTube battle range at 1 million views. See, 1 month ago, like he gets a lot of views, man. It's funny, only 17,000 subs here, but I think he has other channels too. This might even be like a fake channel, like just copying his stuff almost, because he's like so known. Alpha Gaming, this is him right here. This is him. I think he made another one of just himself, but this is Alpha Gaming. He will teach you everything you need to know about streaming, what to buy, what to do. This man, I studied this man for years, man. And I was like, I basically was like, all right,
I'm gonna do crypto, but like he's gonna show me the way. Like I want to get to his level in crypto. And I said it's about the quality, it's about the lighting. I built a sick studio. Like I went over my studio yesterday. It cost me almost $20,000 in everything that I have here. Straight up. Like I went over the math. That's like the mixer, the computer was $4,500. 4 screens like $1,200, right? All the lighting, I got all Elgato lighting. 2 big ones, 3 big ones is $200 a piece, and 2 small ones, $150. You're looking at like 246, another $900, about $1,000 after taxes in lighting. Then I got LED lights and some other lights. I spent another like $800 in lighting. I spent $3,000 on camera equipment and lenses, right? ORE donated this beautiful mixer, right? So like, my studio, my table is $1,700. It's a freaking stand-up table by UV. Like, I built the studio, man. I put $20K into it, like every day. And I had some of the things already, but I just kept, man. And it's not gonna stop, baby. Super chats. Let's look at KASTA, STMX, and EXRD. I'm just home, baby, and I think I'm in that zone. But this is suggesting that Bitcoin is going to see some movement here. U.S. tether dominance is getting to the height. It says it might pump a little bit here. We might see a little more downside, but then showing signs of life here for Bitcoin. Kind of what Muser is saying too. So there, we went over total the entire market cap, right? So it's double bottoming here on the daily and wants to pump to the upside as well, showing there's signs of life here. And that's the first higher low. I mean, that's a big deal out of a falling wedge. That's how a trend begins, right there. Low, higher low, 200-day moving average, measured move, right? And that's a cup and handle. We've gone over that many, many times on the show. That gives you up to $3.3 trillion. Look at 3.33. Like, how funny is that, right? 333. It's so silly. Like, I can't get over this stuff, man. This stuff is funny to me. 333. $3.33 trillion from 222, right? Only fitting that would be the case. And we're actually getting a pump here. Look, that was 2222, right? So we got like, what, 70,700? That's 2 trillion. So that would be 100 billion. That would be like 20 billion. That'd be 9 billion. So like about $7 billion just came into the market pretty fast. I mean, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So if you're here on the channel, we go over Bitcoin dominance, total 2 and 3 sometimes, and the Dow Jones and the dollar. We go over like 6 assets for you. We give you kind of an idea of what's happening in the world markets because it's all correlated and connected. And the more you realize that, the more you're going to be able to make a better decision on even your little altcoin trade, because your altcoin trade is in a sea of all this movement. CCF definitely wants to chat. He's in the comments. Dev is in the comments from CCF, getting the lifer out there. Shout out to the Dev from CCF, man. Appreciate you for telling people about me and putting the lifer out there. And honestly, man, I just see this is about to pump up 55% based on the technical analysis. That's it. I'm just a TA guy. I did like a little bit of what you guys were doing, and I love anything cross-chain. I'm all about cross-chain. If you watch other my videos, I'm cross-chain. Look at this, our 3333 tokenomics DeFi. Oh gosh, look at this. Look at this, the 3.333. I mean, a lot of people like 333s. They know it. It's an angel number, right? Comes at you all the time, though. But like yesterday, I was buying stuff. It's funny, my tax at the airport, so crazy. And for that to happen is kind of nuts. But the tax at the airport, 333. So funny, right? Took some beautiful pictures out the plane. There's the studio. Like, I mean, I built, it wasn't fully built yet. Last night, I had to put more lighting and get the camera set up and everything. Now it's rocking. But I took some aerials of Sarasota as I flew away. Oh my God, look at that same almond circle. I'm gonna have a mansion sitting right there. Yo, the views from here. Then you can scat over to your buddy's house. Then you can jump on over to your buddy's house at St. Pete's and hang out with Rodney. Go to St. Pete's and ball out. You can go to downtown Sarasota here and just have a blast. Oh my God, like, then you can jump on in a Longboat Key. You go back down to Siesta Key. I know this area now like the back of my hand, man. I drove around it all day. I was on the 7 Mile Bridge. This isn't the 7 Mile Bridge, but I was on it. Look at that, downtown Sarasota. Voted the #1 marina in the world in 2018. A beautiful marina. Like, what a beautiful place to live. Unbelievable. The sun was coming down as we flew away. What the? Shout out to everyone here in sunny Florida. I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back. Scat, hovercraft. You're funny, man. And here's all the lifers I met when I went. So look, I met 4 amazing lifers. Thank you to all for reaching out and welcoming into your lives. I've never thought this would come of my trading. Real people. Lifers are the best people in the world. All lifers, a lifer will pick you up from the airport every time, man. I'm just a sucker for feelings, guys. I'm a sucker for relationships. I'm a sucker for humanity. I love human beings. I love my peoples, man. Like, shout out to you. Like, came up and met me, hooked me up. Like, what a nice person, man. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. What a beautiful person. Like, I'm tired. So he just shared so much of his life with me, and like, we look like brothers, for Christ's sakes. Like, the guy was just freaking fucking love him, man. Jesse Marshall, like, felt like a brother too. Like, took my whole family out to dinner. Like, and Larry Baldwin, like, sees me on this. He saw me on the beach. I didn't text him. He didn't even know. I didn't even know where I was gonna be that day. He saw me on the beach, man. He was like, dude. And like, dude, I'm like connecting with people in my life, like, unreal. Like, anyway, let's get back into what I do for a living. Some days I'm an analyst and I'm an animal in those charts, and some days I'm just me, right? But look at this, man. The 333, so insane. Like, I did have a chicken quesadilla with sour cream. I ate 2 of them, so I didn't have to put my mask on. I just kept ordering more food at the airport. I just kept ordering more food, man. Like, oh, man. Yeah, so, like, and I know I'd get more super chats today if I was on the ball. But sometimes it's just not always about the money. Like, most of the time it isn't. It's all about the realness, right? All right. I'm ready now. I'm ready to go to work, dog. I've connected with everyone. I've done my thing. I'm ready to be a bot now. I'll go through the super chats. No, okay. Let's look at KASTA, Solus Token, STMX, and EXRD. Let's take a look at EXRD for me at the beginning. I love that coin. One of my babies. 23.3, look to 33. But look, it's forming a bit of a cup and handle here on the daily time frame. And it's, you can even open up this bowl a little bigger and see how it's like forming a bowl here now. Hey, rounded bottoms pay the bills, starting around that bottom. Sitting at the 786 retracement on the Fibonacci. It's not too shabby, right? So 786 Fibonacci level. I see this thing getting back up to brass tacks. I mean, I see it getting back up. Let's see here. I'm looking at this measured move here, EXRD. It shut up. I still can't believe that. We calling it here at 9 cents, and it would go all the way up to 67. Unbelievable what EXRD would do. Like, absolutely absurdities. Like, then it would retrace 70%. That's what these altcoins do. That's why you gotta take a nibble, man. Either you get into a project long term and you're ready to take the beatings up and down, or you gotta learn how to swing trade them. All right, and nothing's gonna be perfect. You got to do whatever you can do. All right, so we're looking at this here, 270% gains out of EXRD, and that measured move would bring you back up to 78. You're talking about almost a little under a 4x here for EXRD. It says 270%, I guess a little under a 3x, but bang. I mean, turn 20 grand into about $70,000. Not too bad, right? EXRD. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin or trade. Bam, not financial advice back on the screen. Should have just shipped myself that file and imported it in. I'm getting rid of that laptop, by the way, too. Getting rid of the travel laptop, getting a new travel setup. I have a month to do it. I'm going to get it done. Strike 2, CCF. Justin Boyle. Dev's in the comment section. CCF Dev wants to chat. He's in the comments. The passion is real, man. Love it. Sam for president. Shout out to my man, Justin Keylor. Yeah, Mayor of Boston first, and then we'll start, I can't afford to be in your Patreon group, but I watch you religiously every morning from my desk at work. Thank you for all you do. Well, I hope to get you there, man. The market hasn't been as beautiful as it is for me to rein people in, but just keep doing what you're doing. We'll get you, man. I never migrated my SafeMoon. I don't even know how to do it. I don't even have time for that. Bitcoin pairs will do damage, in my opinion. So there's EXRD, all right? There's EXRD. Let's take a look at STMX. And I was looking at the BTC pair on this, just to be clear, all right? And I see this getting tight and tight and tight, and only a matter of time till it blasts to the upside. 465% gains on the BTC pair. And my man just said it. He said them BTC pairs, man. Now, this is high on the daily time frame, so I think it's going to struggle a little bit first before it can find its way. That's just the only worry. I also see Bitcoin getting up there, but this is getting tight. It's something you have to watch. And I don't want you to say, my channel isn't about, hey, buy this, buy that. I do not tell anyone what to buy or sell. Never, 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 never. I just educate you on support and resistance lines, Fibonacci levels, and things you should be paying attention to. Like, you might want to pull a fib on this. And you see that you're sitting at the 786 again. Not a coincidence that the last token was in a similar place. Then you start picking up, oh, these places start to come here and there and there and there and there, right? Now, KASTA, if you don't know, KASTA is created by... Also, what did I jump in? I jumped into a coin yesterday. You guys remember? It started with a P. I aped into something yesterday on the live. I really did. What the hell did I ape into? Don't even remember, right? I was in Florida, for crying out loud. Oh yeah, FCF, French Connection Finance. See how bad this high risk, high reward. And I did it based on the TA. Ah, took a dump, it looks like there. Tiny market cap. Yeah, but I got it somewhere down here because I got it like yesterday, right? I might have bought that. I don't know. But what I saw was a bull. I saw it respecting this previous high, right? Previous high, bouncing off resistance and forming a bit of a bull. So I said, hey, you never know. Honestly, though, is more of like I will admit, every once in a while, you know, I'll take a shot at something that's, you know, a little more risky, higher risk, high reward. What I like that it was on Rubik immediately, though. And track your daily 5% dividends on the dividend tracker. Really? 5% BNB dividends? I almost don't believe that, but it's saying that's what you're getting. Easy credit and card crypto online payment processing application. The main problem with worldwide cryptocurrency adoption is non-friendly user applications. Why hold FCF? FCF ecosystem's main purpose will be to send funds into the FCF liquidity pool and dividend pool. By holding FCF, you earn a real passive income paid in BNB. And not only trade volume dependent, but boosted by the ecosystem fees. The price value of one FCF token will always grow bigger with every transaction made on the FCF Pay. Not only does your capital get bigger, but you also receive daily payouts in BNB just by holding F. Kind of sounds like a scam, right? Like, I shouldn't say that because there's probably a good team behind it and they're like, but you never know with any of these coins. Like, they hide behind the idea that they're doing something and you never know. There's really no way to verify exactly what's happening until you get into the dev. There are some ways. And we have some deep divers in my group that really will get to brass tacks on any project. They'll get in. What they'll do is they'll really hide out in the Telegram group and do some real due diligence. It's really what you have to do. You have to kind of spend some time in that Telegram group. Watch them, how they behave, watch what's going on, and that's really how it happens. Oh, there's a small triangle. Maybe you're right. Yeah, there is. You're the man, dude. Look at you. I love this guy. He's like, yo, I don't want to offend you, but you got a tiny little triangle that's messing up my stream. And I'm like, yo, I got you, bro. Take care of that right away. How dare I? How dare I? Ooh, lifer got big. Lifer got big. Lifer got big. Okay, announcing OpenSea's new funding. OpenSea raises $300 million in Series C. In 2021, we saw a world awaken with the idea that NFT represent the basic building blocks for brand new peer-to-peer economies. They give users greater freedom and ownership over digital goods and allow developers to build powerful, interoperable applications that provide real economic value and utility to users. OpenSea's vision is to become the core destination for these new open digital economies to thrive, building the world's friendliest and most trusted NFT marketplace. with the best selection. To accelerate this vision, we have raised $300 million in Series C funding at a $13.3 billion post-money valuation. Paradigm and Coacher led the round with participation from new and existing investors. We are excited to work with these incredible partners, thinkers and builders who are collectively bringing a depth of experiences into Web3, NFTs, and best-in-class consumer experiences. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. Definitely want to put that on your radar. That's a big, big deal. All right. Can you check out Polkadot when you get a chance? Thank you. Shout out to Jordan Kazio. We're going to start rolling with the Super Chats faster than fast. It's 11:38 p.m. Farming and staking is fun. And what? Nah. Can you check out Polkadot when you get a chance? Thank you. We'll take a look at Polkadot. We'll take a look at... And I do want to do the deep dive on KASTA. Ooh, I got an alert on Bitcoin. That means my 15-minute... What happened here? What is going on? What are you doing? What is happening here, Bitcoin? Bitcoin, what are you doing to me, Bitcoin? I thought to put money in you. You make money sometimes. You make money no time. You make me not sleep, Bitcoin. What, Bitcoin? What? How many times? How many times you going to do to me, Bitcoin? I love you, but I hate you. And I love you again. And tomorrow, I love you again even more. But then you're gonna make me cry. Bitcoin, why are you do this to me so much? So there we're getting a drop. The 1 hour wants to take a bit of a move to the downside. But there's our 15-minute. And you know what's really good right now? Is 50 minutes flagging out. Look at that. That's what you want to see. You want to see a flag while you come on down, projecting the idea that we may break to the upside. My Patrons will get the exact moment in time where I believe that I would like to enter the trade. Again, that's what you get when you rock with the lifer. Just wants to stop loss. I thought YouTube autoplay another channel because I wasn't looking. How they get you? Okay, Solus token is coming out. It's brand new. All right, and KASTA is backed by Carl the Moon. And you know what? Maybe one day I'll meet these kids and I'll like them. Just feel bad when someone loses a lot of money and you get. It's like I'd love to join the freaking. Look at KASTA dumping so far. Let's take a look at here on the 7-day chart. Yeah, it came out earlier today. Where can you get this thing? Bybit only. Isn't that funny? Of course. Why? Because Carl the Moon wants you to use his. See this? Like, I'm a little like, again, I'm cool, man. It's all good. It's all good. I get it. We all have different ideas of how to run a business. Some people want to sell different products than I do, right? I get it. Some people are good at leverage trading. He wants to teach you how to, I get it. And I can leverage trade too. Like, I'm not saying I can't. And I've done it many times. Turned $100 into $800 leverage trading in like a night. So you can buy KASTA here. But can you only leverage trade it then? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty interesting. Or is Bybit getting into the spot trading game? I can't seem to get it to load the chart. Oh, it's IP address. I get it. Yeah, I see that. I'd have to throw the VPN on and all that just to see it. But we can go here. If you're ever having trouble, go to CoinTrader Pro. And that's really where you're going to find what you need. CoinTrader Pro. And we'll put in KASTA here. And it'll take the data. Usually it'll take the data. It's very rare you won't see a coin here. But it is very, very new. But this is Carl the Moon's coin. He's pushing it hard, and you can only get it on Bybit. I'll use this chart, really. All I can say, look, it's kind of in the bottom section here. Kind of doing a bottom idea. Send crypto instantly for free. I mean, isn't that what anyone wants to do? Send crypto to friends. Send and receive crypto instantly with KASTA. Every transfer is convenient. Send crypto by inserting your friend's phone number or scan their QR code. We do need this, though. In Carl's defense, we do need this. We need to make it easy, convenient, and secure. Our comprehensive system allows a customer with zero crypto knowledge to store, transfer, and receive crypto seamlessly, freely, and instantaneously in the most secure way possible. I mean, that's what we need. KASTA token. The KASTA token will play an important role in KASTA's growth, making our mission to steer the world towards a worldwide cryptocurrency adoption a reality. Right? It'll have a card, KASTA debit card. We'll launch our very own debit card. which will allow our customers to spend their funds everywhere. Buy now, pay later. We'll be offering a payment-focused solution where you could buy an item from an online store and choose when and how to pay for it later. Earn passive income with the yield. An easy swap engine. Thanks to KASTA's easy swap engine, people will be able to choose what currency they would like to receive payments for. For example, send Bitcoin, receive Euro. Are you kidding me? That would be insane. Our founders, Carl Rogin, co-founder, right? Carl Runefeld, co-founder and CMO. There's Carl the Moon, right? Sebastian Appelberg Hans, right? And you see these dudes here are advisors, right? Interesting. Learn more about us. Ivan on Tech in the game too as well. A lot of people that I like and trust in the game. I do like Ivan on Tech a lot. I trust him a lot more than I trust, But again, I like Ivan on Tech, good dude. Morales, Zokyo, right? Our partners. So they partnered with Polygon. Join our waitlist to get notified once we launch. I did that and I was notified when they launched, right? You take a look at their Twitter as well. Probably pumping considering they have the massive social media move. 154,000 followers. Funny though, it's only on Bybit. They got to get it on a bigger exchange. Let's see what he had to say about the launching of his token. Let's see the passion he had. Let's see if I can really feel that passion.
Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Guys, can you tell me if you are seeing me well right now? I hope so. Why is this not working? I want to make sure that this works.
That's really how he does it? I think this has to be a joke, right? Look, this is
just
133 minutes. Look at that, 133.
Today is the day for the KASTA launch, and that's why I'm doing this live stream here. Let's see if I can...
It's funny, look how bad these YouTubers at live streaming.
Say hi to the live stream.
They're the worst.
in bonus on your...
They get so nervous. They don't have it. They need to be edited, right? They just don't have it. Like, they don't have the presence. I'm such a... But he will gain that presence over time. You know what I'm saying? He just has to keep live streaming and he'll get there. Your first few live streams, you're like, what am I doing? Like, you don't feel it. You don't command the space. You don't fill the space. You don't know how to fill the space. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You're winging it. It's all a wing. Then you get into emotion. Then you get into a zone. Things start to make sense. Then you get into a pocket and then you find your voice. And I'm telling you right now, then you begin to rock and roll, baby. And I'm telling you, streaming is fun. Once you get in the pocket, in the zone, and you remember all like the, I think about Joe Rogan, and I think about all the awesome people I like to listen to, and I'm like, I get to be one of those people now. I get to jump on into the game. You know what I'm saying? Charisma the word. They don't have it. Lifers got it. Je ne sais quoi, baby. They don't got the je ne sais quoi, man. You just can't. You're either born with it or you're not, baby. So you can only buy it on Bybit. A little weird, right? I'll give my 2 cents, but they're gonna freaking advertise the bejesus out of it. I don't see how it can't 5x at least. If they can't get this thing to 5x, then they're not good YouTubers, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. So, hey, let's see how they do and put their hat in the game. So this Solus this SLC is a free airdrop, right? Is a VR metaverse on Solana blockchain where users can play, create, own, socialize, and monetize their virtual experiences. Solstice supports multiple platforms, removing the barrier of disparate hardware, software, and operating systems. As a result, people can invite and interact with their friends and family, increasing the user base exponential growth potential. I think it's going to be big. Already hearing that, I think it's going to be big, right? On Solana, it's a big deal. So yeah, I mean, and my group was all over this morning, freaking out about it. You have to get an airdrop. I believe you have to KYC though on Gate.io, and I don't believe the airdrop will be available to the US customers. Welcome to the Solstice Metaverse, the first cross-chain platform VR metaverse on the Solana blockchain, right? Play, investors, 3 Arrows Capital, I like 3 Arrows, Animoca Brands, man. When you see Animoca, virtual reality, by enabling Solstice Metaverse on VR, users will get a more immersive feeling, fully enjoy themselves with this virtual metaverse. While Solstice is made to interact with VR, it also is available without a VR system. Create, collect, trade, and explore your own 3D assets. Our immersive VR metaverse lands. Explore the map. Wow, they already got some Yahoo, some O'Daily. World map coming soon. Solstice, another metaverse game in the game, and they're doing a free airdrop right now. Just something to think about on Gate.io. It's called an initial free offering or something, an IFO, or I don't know, giving the coin away. They're giving the coin away. Let me dig up the article here because somebody definitely posted it in the 99s. Shout out to all my crypto lifers who's coming on into the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate y'all being here. So we lost some viewership there. We had 241 people watching. I guess I got 2 out of it. But hey, I was talking about life. People are like, we want the coins, and that's it. We don't like you. We want the coins, and we want you to do the coins, and then we want you to go. That's it. We don't want to hear about your life. We don't want to know who you are, and we don't care about you. Get lost. That's what they're saying to me, not what I'm saying to y'all. They're like, we don't care, crypto lifer. Oh, you're a human with a life, and oh, sometimes you're online, and you don't feel like being a robot. Oh, you know. Maz, that idea is genius, by the way. Super chat, CCF, SHIB, and Polkadot. We're taking a look at Shiba Inu, and we gone over it every day for the last few weeks for my man D. Kennedy. He's on that SHIB. I'm on that SHIB. And you see we have a secondary higher low here, and we keep talking about the daily being low and the 3-day being low and wanting to get a pump to the upside. So I see Bitcoin getting up there. I see these coins getting back up there. Again, we're seeing signs of it, but it's a drag out. They're dragging this out. They are dragging this out, and they want to drag it on out. 24 with that crypto fear and greed index, right? Maybe you have a separate fireside chat for life. No, I will. Gino Lifer, I have a whale and sent the info. I think this autistic artist, the first autistic NFT artist, she just wants her talent seen, and God sent me my NFT dreams. I said, speak it. We don't need those peeps, bro. I'm back, boss. So there's Shiba Inu, and we're going to be tracking it closely. I kind of have this idea too. Are we going to make a cup and then a handle and pump up again? So I'm watching it very, very closely, and there's really not much else to say. The 1 hour and the 4 hour, 4 hours beautiful. 1 hour is coming on down, and the sweet spot's getting close, in my humble opinion. The sweet spot is getting close, right? This actually looks like it wants to pump not too long from now. Like 4 hour on SHIB wants to get some legs. Let's take a look at Polkadot, and that's Shiba Inu. He said, your world saving. Need a VC, LOL. Help me help this girl. See her name online and make her world special for a while. And also gives me tools to change the world. It's everything I asked for. And here it is. I think we can get something done, man. I think we can get something done. When it comes to those people, I know a guy over there. You're a mix of life, crypto, and barara music. The best. And bara music. Thanks for going over EXRD TA Lifer. They are like the kid on Wedding Crashers. Just make me a clown. Shout out to Chrissy Frouts on the spot. Manifest it. Ask it. Came now. I gotta sell her dream and make mine. She's got good art for sure. Super chat, CC and SHIB. We'll take a look at Polkadot now, which is DOT. It's gonna take me a day to get back. Yo, when you fly, like I only flew 3 hours, but I really think it does something to your brain, man. Like, cause I'm like, either that or I got the Omicron on there. Who knows? I hope not. I don't even want to say it. But look what we see for Polkadot on the daily time frame. I like the structure. I don't like the stochastics, which kind of, a bit of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there. We could flip up on the daily and push to the upside. Daily's just showing signs of downside, right? But again, Polkadot's going to follow Bitcoin a little bit. The USDT pairs, if Bitcoin drops, you're going to see Polkadot drop. It's very simple. All right, they're both forming these kind of flags here. See that? And these can be bearish. And you could say, oh, fine, the falling wedge broke to the upside. You know, and now it's making a secondary high or low. You want to see where the 4 hour is. The 4 hour's got that momentum. Some indecision in the alts right now, I'll be honest with you. There's some indecision in the alts because, as I showed you, if Bitcoin rips like that, Bitcoin dominance, it's going to be harder to trade altcoins. It's not going to be easy. The USDT pairs will eventually rise up, but it's not going to be easy. So this is like everything else. We're all watching this flag on the 1 hour. We're all watching this flag. This will come back down here. And when this flag comes down, we could see a little bit of a pump for the alts. All right? A little bit of pump for the alts. Let's see what the Dow Jones, let's see what the Bitcoin dominance is going to do just in the next hour or two, just to see if you got to check Bitcoin dominance before you trade an altcoin. You got to see what it's going to do for the rest of the day. Look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame suggests it's coming up. Yeah, so look, it's working out. A little more pump, right? Bitcoin, right? And then dump. And then the altcoins get a little pump to the upside. See? So this is suggesting that in like 3 to 4 hours, something like 5, 6 o'clock tonight, we can see a little altcoin rally because Bitcoin dominance is going to give way. You get it? Also, it's coming up here, the 4 hour. Last few times, look, juxtapose this idea. Watch this. This is cool. Split the screen. And the people who left didn't get to see this. See, you learn a little bit about life. You have to sit through a little bit of my stories, but then you get some knowledge, right? So you get a little bit of both things brought to you because, you know, what do you sit here not to connect with people? You sit here just to be a complete bot? And some days I am a bot, I'll be honest. Like, I'm bot status. Like, yesterday the live was pumping. The other 2 days, I've been pretty much grinding in it. But look, we're going to look at Bitcoin dominance, and we're going to look at Phantom. I'm going to, like, I'm going to juxtapose these two charts and kind of give you an insight here. And look at that, man. 294 for Phantom. Possible double top there. Watch out for that. Possible double top on the daily for Phantom. Possible double top on the daily for Phantom. Definitely seeing that. A possible double top on the daily for Phantom. All right. I got to reiterate that. There's your top. There's your secondary top. And you're really high on that daily time frame. If we go back to the 4 hour, though, for Phantom. Okay. A little bit of bearish divvy there on the 4 hour, too, as well, as you got to swing up to swing up. And you have swing down to swing down. We did get rejected by the $3 Phantom. Okay. So here we go. This is what we see. When Bitcoin dominance on the 4 hour, we'll open it up. And you can see as it was trending lower, right here, dump, 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 and then really gave low. Look at that, low, 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 boom. So when we were high here and we had our dump, Phantom pumps. So you want to zoom these in. You can look at them on the 1 hour. It'll be even more apparent and fun to juxtapose. And zoom in here. We're going to get there. Give me a second. I know I got all this other writing here. I'll just get rid of it. Now, when we're high here, look, Phantom was getting low. And as this started to dump, Phantom started to pump. All right? So as this comes up, is suggesting that Phantom, at least on the 1 hour, is flagging out. So look at this. That's what I made. I made a bit of this, and that's like a broadening rising wedge. Or you could say it was in the rising wedge and it broke out. It broke out of it to the downside. Now it has to break back in. Got to a high about 314 for Phantom, and that's pretty insane, right? So here's the deal. Here is Zadel, right? Zadelio. The daily for Phantom is extremely overbought. Extremely. It's on a money run. The shoulder, head, and shoulder, it reached the top of that too. And we're at that rejection point, like where we got rejected before. A bit of a double top, I have to say. A bit of a top for Phantom, textbook. You could try to ride out this 1 hour. 4 hours pointing to the downside, as well as the daily time frame needs to reset. Far away from that 21-day moving average. Look, the last time we got high, we came back to the 21 on the daily. Wasn't too bad, but we went from 340 all the way back to 251, right? It's $1. I mean, that's hard, right? So, like, and then we're going to have to interact back with the 21-day moving average. See that? And then, boom, the blast back to the upside. So I do see Phantom getting a bit of a retracement here after such a lovely move. Look, from $1 on December 12th. In 1 month, it went back up to 3. It did a 2x, like 3x almost. I mean, so I'm teaching you how to use Bitcoin dominance and the altcoins to your advantage. You got to juxtapose them both, okay? You got to juxtapose them both. Do you see Link pumping more? Give me some Dash, ADA, and DOT last night. Some File and H as well added to the staking bags. Do you see Link pumping more? I don't know, man. Link, it could. It needs a little more love, though. We already went through CCF. We did CCF. Thank you so much. Off for my daily run. Much love to the Lifer fam. Patience is the most important at this time. Keep gaining that knowledge from the Lifer. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to the musers. Shout out to everyone here. Bro, when you read Trent's messages, I love you, Trent, but we had to decipher the message. I love you, man. Every time, Trent. Every time. Every time. Do you see Link pumping more? It's possible. Let's take a look at it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and kicking it with me. You say, do you see Link pumping more? I don't know. What do the charts say? You know what I'm saying? What? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're supposed to be in school. Get out of here. It's fun to be the dad, you know? I'm that dad. Like, I remember when I used to go bother my dad, and he'd be like, oh, it's the dad. And your mom would be like, don't bother your dad. Like, and now I'm like, I'm the dad. Like, it's kind of cool. I like being the dad. I remember all my uncles, my dad. I just remember men being men, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm that dude now. I'm the dude. I'm the dad, you know? I got the rough beard, you know? I grew my beard out. What do you guys think? 2 weeks growth. I never like to grow my beard. It just never really happens, or I just let it grow. All right, so talked about entry for Link at 24. This somehow moves when you go on like the 1 hour of the daily, but we did look at it here down at 24, right? Up about 10%, a little under 10, 5%. And we got the pump to the upside here. More coming for Link. 1 hour's high, 4 hours getting extended too. Didn't really get a lot. I think you're going to get rejected by top trend line and have to come back down to the bottom of the trend line one more time. Again, I shouldn't say I think. The chart conveys that you're seeing resistance. The chart conveys you're seeing resistance. Instead of saying, I think this is going to happen, you say the chart conveys you're seeing resistance at 226.97. See how much more educated you sound? See how much, you don't like these YouTubers? I think, it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Like, never think when you're trading. I mean, think when you're trading, but never, it's not what you think. What the charts say. What do the charts convey? What do you see in the charts? That's what you're looking for. All right? What do you see in the charts? So that's what I'm talking about. All right? So do I see more for Link? I honestly no. I think it's going to come down and consolidate a little longer. It could even do this. Come back down here and wiggle around a little bit more. All right? You want to look at the 3-day really to give yourself that advantage. The 3-day had a pump and gave you nothing. Didn't give you much of a run. Like, you got a kind of another squiggly. So you could see some more indecision here. The weekly does want to pump. And sometimes you just need the weekly. If you trusted the weekly, right, you would have got this little pump here from about 13 all the way to 34, not bad. And this one here from about 750 all the way up to 54, 8x. So another weekly idea. Sometimes you got to zoom out when the minutia of the smaller time frames aren't clear, because you'll miss an opportunity getting crazy. Possible idea there for the measured move, right? That's what I see happening to Link on the weekly chart. But again, it's going to take some time, and it's not the trade of the day by any means, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Can we get to 200 likes, please? I know there's a few people out there that got to hit that like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. Even though I didn't even get to see one actually happen real, I was so focused. You think I would hear the sound, and I'd be like, there it is. Somehow I can't hear the sound when I'm really in the zone. Clippity clop. The beard got you ready for CNN and Fox News. Really? I like the Florida weather, man. I think I got skin cancer going on here that I'm worried about this. These like orange things here that I'm getting. Started when I was riding my motorcycle a few years back. I'm a little worried about those. If anyone can research that for me. What happened to Ren? Was a promising coin, but just slipping down. Coin market pages. Is that DiCaprio taking crypto? Nah, just Lifer, bro. Shout out to Calder Ronster, man. Beard is muy bueno. Shout out to J to the D trading, man. Appreciate you, brother. I'm dying. Freckles. Bah. It's called a sunburn. No. This isn't a sunburn. I got this years ago. See these two orange things right here? What happened was I rode my motorcycle a lot and up in the sun, and my dad told me to be careful. He said a lot of his buddies, people got skin cancer, motorcyclists, because they didn't realize their face was out so much. You don't realize, when you're in a car, you're in a car. On a motorcycle, you're out there. Even in the wintertime, you're getting a lot of sun. And I rode my motorcycle all over New York City like a maniac. I'm telling you. And a Harley Davidson, me on my Harley, baby. And yeah. So, and the rest is history. Sammy on the motorcycle, man. Yeah, no, it's a blemish of some point that you can see when I use a lot of lighting. Like, it is what it is, right? So, yeah, that's why I'm worried it could be skin cancer. Wind whipped, yeah. I used to have a Hayabusa. Okay. Those things are bigger. Not medical advice. Lobster lifer. Now ice lifer. Nah. Go see a dermatologist, right? It's not skin cancer. Send me a close-up on Patreon. I'll take a look. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. He's like, I'll take a look. It might just be discoloration. Who knows? And I don't even like admitting it. It kind of is like weird for me. I'm in a zone today. I'm in a weird place, you know. Just got home, feeling kind of funny, leaving Florida. It was so beautiful. I feel a little out of place in my own hometown. It's kind of weird. Did 65 miles an hour in first gear. That thing probably went pretty fast then. Sounds kind of scary. My bike was just like, you know, I had like just a Harley Sportster, man. Nothing crazy. I loved it, though. I loved it. I had the long hair. I was all over the place. Same one Trinity Road in the second Matrix. I have a Ducati Monster. That's sick, man. Sam's going to start wearing man makeup for TV. Oh, yeah. You didn't. I already do. What is this? Snoop Dogg promises Eli Manning his death row chain for the 31st birthday. Yeah, I really think Eli Manning is going to wear Snoop Dogg's chain? Why not? That's crazy. Is that true? Like, why is that happening? That's funny. That's funny. And follow me here on Crypto Lifer, right? Where I break it down, talk about so many things, show you the world, show you the way here on Instagram. Get a little closer to the Crypto Lifer, find out what I'm talking about, find out what I'm doing, see where I'm at, see where I'm going, find out a little more about me. If you want to follow me here on, Crypto Lifer on Instagram. So check it out. Follow my Instagram. Follow my TikTok. I don't plug the TikTok enough. Follow me at Crypto Lifer on TikTok. I'm out there, baby. I'm out there. Follow me on follow me on Twitter too as well. Crypto at CryptoLifer33. Bam. The reality star who made 38 pounds selling a week selling farts in a jar has been hospitalized. Oh my God. I hope she's okay. Polygon is trending. I like when I see crypto trending on Twitter. Right? Wow. They're not going to let people play sports anymore. This is insanity. Anyway, follow me on Crypto Lifer, right? And check it out. How is this not a bigger deal? Creator Vitalian Burek was on Bankless HQ and said that Ethereum is halfway complete. But even after the merge and this surge, ETH2 still will be a work in progress. Yeah. Honestly, I don't have a lot of faith in Ethereum. I have to be honest. Like, I see when things move. I have really good instincts. I think it's going to go well, but like, it's going to take a long time to get to 10K. It didn't move with Bitcoin like it was supposed to. The last time Bitcoin was at 3,000, Ethereum was at like $80, and you saw Bitcoin go all the way to 20K and Ethereum go to $1,400, right? Yeah, fine. We cracked the all-time high. It was great. We got to some amazing places. Like, I have to remember everyone has to remember where we are. Like, everyone was waiting. Will Ethereum crack 400 again? Will Ethereum crack 1,400 again? Like, we're kind of a little spoiled here when you think about it. Like, we forget where we were just a year ago in a lot of these things, right? So Ethereum, and we don't talk it enough on the channel, even though I like it. It was the first coin I ever bought. All right, Ethereum. at $89 for about my first ETH, right? At 89 bucks. On the weekly, this thing looks ready to rock. Going to 6,400 bucks. And like, this trade's been like this since I talked about it, and it hasn't been stopped out yet. Something weird is going on there. Okay, get rid of that. It's just not allowing me to manipulate it like normal. But at the same time, I believe this is going to take like 7 to 10 weeks to happen. And you're going to double your money. And not even, like you're going to undouble. So like, can we do Diva on MeanFi? It's a Gate.io project, MeanFi. Yo, Puerto Rock, I hit you up, man. I never got a response the other day. Funny, I was like, I swear he DM'd me on the channel. I was like, but maybe he didn't see my DM. I'm like, yo, it's all good either way, too. No way. That's a bigger ordeal. So I don't want you to feel stressed about that. That's like a bigger thing, you know? No pressure, always. I want you to know that. I love you to death, man. Never feel like, that's all. I just want you to know. I don't know if I'm overbearing sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, I DM'd you on January 3rd. My man. Yeah, at 9:30 in the morning. And you ghosted me. And I was like, damn. I was like, I thought it was, that's why I got worried for you. Because like, it had never, I was like, is he all right? Like, maybe he's not around. I was like, but I swear I saw him on the channel, you know? Plus up, can we do a deep dive on MeanFi? MeanFi.io. It's a Gate.io project. MeanFi.io. I mean, Gate's getting big with the Gate coin and GTC Gate chain. A lot happening with Gate. A lot happening, right? Let's go look at MeanFi.io. Site can't be reached. All right, we'll just Google it then. MeanFi. All right. All right. All right. MeanFi crypto. And we'll freaking try to find you on pre-search. You're way overbearing, Sam. I know, man. I know. Luna 1000, Atom at 1200. This year, Atom will pass ETH well before the next halving. When the real use case starts, all rails run Cosmos, IBM, or get hacked. I agree, bro. I agree. I'm 100%. Someone say, or... And they're at CES today. Shout out to the OR team. Shout out that they're out there. If you're in Las Vegas, get a ticket to CES. Go hang out with the OR team. Or at least try to like tweet them and say you're outside the building. Get a picture with them. Grow your money stash with the best prices across DeFi. MeanFi, a self-custody, permission, and trustless bank. MeanFi brings crypto and DeFi to everyday banking. 100 plus smart routes optimized for best price fees and slippage. $3.8 billion plus instant liquidity available under the same roof. 86,400 number of times money is streamed to someone daily. SoftBank, I like that. Solana Eco Fund, okay. Gate.io, MEX, right? Is that the Meyer exchange? Right? Yeah. Solanium, big deals. Liquidity aggregator, the best exchange rates across Solana. MeanFi finds you the best prices across multiple dexes by optimizing routing fees, slippage, and price impacts. Time in the market beats timing the market. DCA allows you to invest a little every week and see your savings stack up. Hey, I DCA'd into Bitcoin and I continually do it over and over again. Money streaming, send reoccurring remittances or paying employees. Stream it. It's easier, convenient, and maintenance free. MeanFi does the money what Spotify did to music. Send your money free with MeanFi. Your keys, your money. No KYC, no login, no limits. Are they audited properly? I want to see their Twitter. I got to know more about them. I love the project. I like exactly what they're saying. Yo, Bob Menery in the house. Look at the way that guy's running. Oh my God, the coach just gave him a slap on the... My God, I could not believe it. This game is getting out of control. He just literally crapped his pants right on the first yard line. What is that, man? No, it's like, we should do the... Hold up. Hold up, this is kind of funny. Hold on, I got one. What if this goes viral here? Yo, my team, get ready to extract this. This might go viral. I got a weird feeling here. You never know, though. You never know. You could. We're gonna title it Best Bob Menery impression online, right? You know. So here we go. All right. He'd be like, Tom Brady. So we got Tom Brady. Wait, what's going on here? We have Antonio Brown on the sidelines here. What is he doing? He took his shirt off. Looks like he's about to dance on a stripper pole. I don't know. He looks happy, upset. Where is Antonio Brown going? What is he doing? Now he's doing plyometric gymnastics in the touchdown zone. Where is he going? What is he doing? He's number one, number two piece, slapping a fan's hand, and he's gone. I've never seen this in 30 years as an announcer. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. Coach is flabbergasted. Has nothing to say as the camera sits on his helmet and shoulder pads. Unbelievable. This is insanity. I've never seen something like this in my entire life. This is absolute insanity. Antonio Brown doing plyometric gymnastics in the touchdown zone and giving the peace sign as he goes and fades to black. And his helmet and uniform sit under a chair, number 81. You know, 81 is another... it's just... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. So there you have it. Unreal. Unbelievable. So ETH looking pretty nice too as well. All right. In my 30 years of broadcasting, I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. I was watching that. I was like almost laugh. Yo, then another one. Like this one's the best. Like this one's the best. Wait. This one's even better. Like, and then we're out of here for the day. It's 12:15. This is great. Watch this. So here's the kickoff. Here we go. And it's back running. Antonio Brown for the receive. Makes a move. A second move. He's out. He's going left. He's going right. Looks like he may go all the way and into the kicker's face. Oh, wait. Run that back. Antonio Brown. Seemed like he had the kicker beat. Why did he put his face in the face of Lanning? Can we get a run back on this? So he's run. Watch this. This is insanity. Antonio Brown. One move. Two moves. Looked like he is easily a magic man. This guy's unreal. But then, what is he not like the kicker? He face plants that kicker in the face. Jesus Christ. My goodness. That's gonna leave a mark. Oh, man. Talk about a cleat to the face. Antonio Brown. Really no reason for it. I still just, oh my goodness. Look at the way that man's neck sprung back like that. Jesus Louises. Yo, man, Antonio Brown is out of his mind. Yo, he's the best, man. Hey, you guys. It's legal when it's against the Browns. Let's take a look at Ori. Maybe he did want to jump over him. It's just crazy when he put his foot in his face. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, damn, Ori continues to sink back to where it began, $10 million market cap and holding strong. They're at CSS. Hopefully they get a bit of movement here, get some more projection, and continue. Their SDK will be coming out. A game will be coming out, and they're going to be moving forward in 2022. So they just got on the map. Remember that. Let's give them some time to develop. But still not too happy with the chart. I'll be honest. Thank you for that, guy. So glad you showed that diving one that night. What are you watching? Is that football? Maybe he just wanted to jump over him, man. You guys are funny. All right, everyone. I'm out of here for the day on the live. Right? I'll get back into the zone. Traveling back home in the moment, in the zone. Right? But trust me, I'll take a nap. I'll get back in the zone. Had a horrible time sleeping last night. The headache is gone, though. I'll let everybody know the headache is gone. We talked about CUDOS. pumping to the upside. One of my favorite here on the weekly chart. Look at this, CUDOS. 133% gains for CUDOS if you can handle the weekly. If you can see this cup and handle on the weekly time frame, and you know what they do, because I'm Sammy Cup and Handy, the damage can be done. All right? You can use smaller time frames to perfect the entries. CUDOS on the 1 hour forming a bit of a flag here, showing signs of life. I would watch CUDOS here. It's in a funky little pattern. It's got some thin order book in here, like, right, a small spread there, but 4 hour needs to come on down though. You might get a pump on the. Yeah, I'd wait for that. I wouldn't chase that. Not in my humble opinion. Right. All eyes on Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does, the rest of the market's going to attend to. That's just how it is. SNX making a bit of a move here. We're starting to see some altcoins move though. It's that Bitcoin dominance, and I showed you Bitcoin dominance suggests that we will get a bit of a punch to the upside not too long from now. So shout out to everyone here. Yeah. Laughter and the lifers are the medicine. Shout out to Stack McChange in the game. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to Stack. Thank you so much for jumping on as an admin, Stack. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't do it alone, my friend. I cannot do it alone. All right, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Be safe. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next live stream. And I'll be a bot tomorrow, I promise.